Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Eric McLaughlin here, the Imperfect CPA, coming to you live from my home and not from the studio on today because, as you can see on my shirt, LSU is where I am bound to. So my youngest son, Jacob Alexander McLaughlin, shout out to him, is going to start his freshman year at the great LSU in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Go Tigers. And so I'm not going to be filming today because I got to get ready to get out of here, get him ready and settled in for school along with my wife. So this is our last child that's actually leaving the house. So now we're about to be empty nesters and learn what that's all about. So I'll tell you how that goes from time to time as we're on the weekly broadcast. But I did want to come to you today and just kind of let you know, like, this is part of my why. So a couple of weeks ago, we shared with you, my wife and I, that our oldest son, who's actually a graduate of Dillard University in New Orleans, Louisiana. So both of our kids are going to school in Louisiana. But my oldest son graduated from Dillard University in New Orleans, Louisiana. He's actually now in the Coast Guard. And so he has moved to Houston. We got him situated to go up there. We went to New Jersey a couple of weeks ago to see him graduate. So we just got a lot of things happening in the McLaughlin household. But this is part of why I do what I do. This is part of why I've written a book, which now I'm happy to announce is finally done and has a release date of September the 4th. So on September the 4th, you'll be able to go get the book. And I appreciate your support. In the book, talked about making money your employee, how to make money work for you. But that is part of why I do this, because I am trying to, and I'm not even trying, I am going to leave a legacy. My wife and I are going to leave a legacy for our children, EJ and Jacob, and then for their children's children. And that is the goal. That is the goal of why we talk about the 7 lessons for to cure a lean purse. When we talk about the richest man in Babylon, which I often reference because some of the things that I talk about in my book kind of talk to the points that are in that book, The Richest Man in Babylon, and then the 5 rules that relate to, gold. But this is why I do this, because I am trying to make sure that I am able to leave a legacy, set up a future revenue stream for my children. Having to sending my son to LSU, I've got to adjust my expenditures, which is why we walked through the budget that I had on last week. And I'm still trying to refine and work on that to make sure that I have monies to make sure that he's able to go through school successfully and be able to continue without having to have any financial issues. That's why that I have grown my CPA practice and why I go into other businesses. Another couple of weeks ago, you saw me with the RV, and you saw me talk through the RV business that I have. That's through a company my wife and I own called Magnolia Lane Investments. So I have multiple streams of revenue that I pursue with the goal of trying to make sure that my foundation is solid. And I want to encourage you today that it is not too late to get started. That is one of my mantras, is start from where you are. I'm 53 now, but I was 48 when I got started trying to help folks. Oh, I'm sorry, I was 48 when I got started building and putting money into retirement. So I started really, really late. But I'm happy to say that, I max out. I try to max out every year in terms of what I can contribute to my plan so that I can continue to grow. So I'll be able to retire, or at least be able to sit back, when I get to 60. I don't know if I'll ever retire. I don't know if many accountants that do retire, but I definitely want to slow up from the pace that I'm working now. So that's my encouragement to you. I hope that you will continue to join me on my journey and on our journey together as we walk through making money our employee, and that you will take the lessons that you learned from me, the Imperfect CPA. And again, I call myself the Imperfect CPA because I want you to know that I've made mistakes, right? In my book, I talk about the different things I've had to go through, whether it's foreclosure, whether it's bankruptcy, whether it's just different crazy financial struggles that I, as a CPA, who people would think have it all together, I've been a CPA for over 25 years, but I've had to bump my head and learn my lessons. But now, the great thing is that not only do I get the benefit from the lessons that the mistakes that I've made, but also you all in this audience can also benefit from the mistakes that I've made, both through reading the book and from watching this weekly broadcast. So thank you all for joining me on today. I may do another live when I get down to Baton Rouge, just to kind of let you all see how things are. I don't know if you all have ever, some of you all may never been to Baton Rouge, never been to LSU. Big, great school, love the diversity of the school. Of course, we wanted him, my wife and I wanted him to go to HBCU. I'm a house man, right? To my Morehouse brothers out there. My wife is a Spelmanite, so we're a Spellhouse couple, so of course we wanted our son to go there, but we are proud and happy that he is going to LSU. We are proud, so proud and happy for the work, the hard work that he put in to even get into that school. They had a record number of applications that came into LSU this year, and he was one of the few that got in, so we're thankful to God for what he has done with him and what he's doing in our household. So I look forward to hearing from you all. Look out for my book on Amazon. You'll be able to get it on Kindle and then be able to get a softback copy of it. You should be able to do pre-orders pretty soon. I'm going to be putting it up very soon. How you can get it. It was just announced by the young lady who's helping me put out my book, Jasmine Womack, who I also want to shout out. She was a great partner with me in trying to get my thoughts onto paper and into book form and then get it out to you all. So I'm so glad and so happy that she joined me on this journey. And I just look forward to sharing more about how you too can make money your employee. So until then, I'll see you all soon. I will not be on next Wednesday, and if I do, I'll be coming on later. I actually have an important meeting that I have to go to that simply cannot be helped, so I will not be on next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after I will be. Thank you all for all your support. Look forward to seeing you all, talking to you all soon, and as my mentor, Jerome Edmondson says, I'll see you at the top. Take care.